Hello everybody, and how are you today? This is Sue McCurdy from Susie Q Designs coming to you live from my scrapbook room. Today I'm going to do a live unboxing of the June 2024 Paper Pumpkin Kit. I haven't had a chance to open it yet, but today's the day. I've been looking forward to doing this one, and I've heard it is a beautiful, beautiful kit. So it's in here. It's from June 2024, and it is called Life is Sweet. And I've already had people asking if they can order the refills for this kit because it's that good, apparently. So remember, with Paper Pumpkin, they come with everything that you need to make the kit. And when you get the first kit, you also get a little block to make what's inside of it, like a stamping block. Okay, so it comes packaged like this. Instructions are in there as well. So let's turn it up the right way so you can see it properly. So that's how it looks. And you always get a Stampin' spot too, which is a little ink. So this little ink is, turn it the right way, Shy Shamrock. Okay, so this is one of the new in colors that just came out. So we'll get to use that. Now, what I usually do is I put these away in my storage box that I have for Stampin' spots, and I save them for when I go to crops. And then I just use the full-size ink. You don't have to do that though, because it comes with everything that you need. This one doesn't have the block in it because I am a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. You get one in the first kit that you order, okay? So then you can reuse that block on future kits. So that's the way that works. So I am going to see if I have that color, and I don't have that color yet. I do have it on order, but I believe I didn't get it yet because it was actually on back order, the big regular sized ink pad of that. So I will be using this one today. Okay, so we're gonna do a live unboxing of that and see what it looks like inside. Don't forget that they're having a really awesome special, that they had this special last year as well. So for anybody who puts in an order this month for $60 or more, they will get a coupon to use next month for $6 off of next month's order, you know, regardless of how much you spend next month. So $60 for a $6 coupon to use next month. So that's a pretty good deal. So I'm going to turn the camera down and we'll get started on opening this up. Oh, my next class, I was going to tell you as well. My next class, I haven't had a chance to play with this yet. I've looked online. I've seen so many beautiful cards though. So I was waiting to get the die set that goes with it. So this is called the Simply Sparkling stamp set. And these are the dies that go with it. So the dies are really good on this one. So I can't wait to make the cards for this one. So that's going to be my next class. So that'll be in a week or two. I will get that up and post that as well. So if you come on and watch the video today, please say hi and let me know where you're joining me from. Also, if you're watching the replay on YouTube, please say hi and let me know where you're joining me from. Also, please click the like and subscribe button. I feel like I have something on my lip. Please click the like and subscribe button, and I'd love to have you come back and watch some more of my future videos. Okay, so thank you so much for joining. Hi, everybody. Hope you have a great day. And I'm just going to turn the camera down, and then I'm going to refresh my big screen. I got a new screen, which is awesome, because when I was doing videos, I was having a hard time with seeing any comments on my laptop. So I got a big monitor for my desk. Maybe when I click the button to reverse the camera, you'll be able to see it. So I've got it up. I've also got a new logo for Susie Q Designs. I've posted that on my Facebook site. So if you're watching on YouTube and you want to follow me on Facebook, I do have a page called Sue ZQ Designs. That's spelled Sue, S-U-E, space Z-Q, space Designs. You can find me there. Okay, so I'm on Instagram and I'm on Facebook. All of my lives go to Facebook, and then they go to YouTube afterwards. So thank you so much for following me. I do appreciate your business too. Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera down and we will get started now. Thanks for watching. Okay, so I'm going to try to turn this around so you can see the screen. It's nice and big there. So that's the screen. And I'm just going to turn it down, and then we'll get doing the unboxing now. Also, I've ordered a new camera holder for my videos, so it won't be as shaky as this one. So some of my crafting friends use a different type of holder for phones, so I've ordered one of those. It should be here today. So my next video, we're going to be using that, so that should be good. Okay, so let's try that. I am going to refresh my feed on my screen, and if you come on, don't forget to say hello. That would be fabulous. Okay, there it is. I'm just going to make that bigger on my screen, so I should be able to see your comments if you make any. Okay, so that looks pretty good, and that'll be as low as I'll go there. Okay, so this is what the box looks like. I just showed it to you. I'm just going to open it up, do the live unboxing. So we've got the Stampin' spot. We've got the package here, and it looks like you're going to make 3 cards of 3 different designs on this one. Oh, this one. I have this die from a different set, and this makes really good die cuts on that. So it looks like they've included some in here. It's so awesome. Hi, Helen. How are you today? Thank you for watching. I'm doing my live unboxing of this paper pumpkin kit. And did you get your kit yet, Helen? My goodness, we have had a big problem with some of the kits, and this was the one. Life is Sweet. I thought it was called Citrus or something, but anyways, it's with the Citrus set. So they held a whole bunch of these ones at customs, and they didn't let them go through customs. So we had to call back and get them ordered like an extra order of them, because they were all held up at customs because they had citrus in them, but they're citrus stamps. They're not real citrus fruit, but they held them up anyways. Customs can do what they want when things are going through. If they think there's something fishy about citrus going through, they don't want any fruit going through customs, of course, so they held them all up. So this one did come late. If you are waiting for the kit, you had to call back and order another one, and then they sent them out. So yeah, this one did come late, and I've been very busy. I haven't had a chance to get into mine yet, so I'm so excited about it. Oh, you bought the extra pack of it. Oh, good. So like the refill pack, is that available already? Because I know someone else who wants 2 refill packs of this one. So I thought I better get busy opening this one. Okay, so this is the stamp. So this is how they do the artwork for stamps. Isn't that nice? Okay, so here is the instructions. I am going to do 1 card of each of the 3 designs, and then I'm going to try to think up some new alternatives to these. Okay, so let's see what we have in the kit. We have some beautiful vellum die cuts here that you can pop out. So those are a nice leaf pattern. We have some cherries die cuts. Then we have this pink die cut. Oh, the inside part of the leafy pattern die cut there. And on here we have some beautiful white sparkly paper, and these are words that pop out, it looks like, so we can pop those out. We have some gems. These are beautiful. Love them. So these are some white pearl gems, a little bit sparkly there. So I'm just going to put these off to the top there. And sticky dots, if you like to use them instead of glue. I don't think I'm going to use those. They kind of slow me down. I like to use my Tombow glue, so that's what I'm going to use today. And I love these dimensionals. Always use them on every project. Love them. They have tear and tape too, and some of the, what do you call that, baker's twine. Shy Shamrock, so I'm going to open that and get that ready because I haven't received my Shy Shamrock ink pad yet, unfortunately, It was on back order, so I'm going to be using this one today. So let me try to open this with my take your pick tool. I'm just gonna score along that edge so it will be open, and I think I'll do the same on the other edge. And then I'll grab a couple of stamping blocks for the stamp. Okay, so there we go, we got that open. And let's see, oh, some beautiful envelopes. Oh, look at the nice scalloped edge on these. So we've got pink, we've got green, the Shy Shamrock green, and we've got yellow. That looks like, I don't know what color, or is that peach? It's kind of a peachy color. Okay, and then we have these beautiful die cuts as well. Put that off to the side. And then we have some, yeah, the envelopes are pretty, aren't they? Oh, you missed paying for this kit. Okay, so you didn't get this one, but you got the refills. Is that what happened? So look at these. So we'll have 3 of the pink ones, and then we have some sentiment strip paper there. Oh, some lemons. These are so pretty, and lemons, they remind me of the Amalfi Coast in Italy now. They have actually a lemon trail that you can go hiking on and see the lemons. It's called the Path of Lemons. So we went near it. We didn't actually do the trip of the Path of Lemons, but I'd love to go back and do it. Okay, so this is a little bit bent on my card bases, unfortunately. Not too bad, though. So I can see cutting these up and actually making extra cards of them. So there's 3 green here, 3 pink. Oh, and then we have this nice orange color here. So what is that orange color called? Oh, I know how to find out. It tells you exactly on the back what colors are the coordinating colors. So let's find out. Okay, Daffodil Delight, Lemon Lolly. I was thinking it was Lemon Lolly, but it's not. It's Peach Pie. That's what it's called, Peach Pie. Petal Pink, Pool Party, Poppy Parade, Pretty in Pink. Love that color. Pumpkin Pie, Shy Shamrock, and Summer Splash. So those are all the colors that they use. So that's another great thing about Stampin' Up! Is how they coordinate everything. Okay, so going to need that. And let's see. Why do I not see the stamp set? All right. So those are my card bases. These are my oranges. So let's get everything we need to do the first project. Okay, so I need the pink one. So I'm going to get one of these out. And I'm just going to move my instructions up a little bit and fold this down. I'm going to use my bone folder to fold that down and get a good crease. Okay, so actually they're using the orange one for this one. So I'll save that for the next card. Okay, so I got the wrong one out. Let's use the orange one. So Peach Pie is what this color is. This is one of the in colors. It's really pretty. Okay, so we got that done. And the first thing it says to do is ink up Wish You Were Here. Now, this is what the artwork looks like here. And here are my stamps. Okay, so this is a nice thing that they started doing, is putting a picture of the artwork. So when you store these stamp sets, you can look quickly and see what it has in there. Okay, so that's what that looks like. I'm just going to put it off to the side. And I need the one that says Wish You Were Here. So let's find that one, and then I will find a block to put that one on. And remember, I didn't get a block in this kit because I've already had a bunch of paper pumpkin kits. So I'm just going to grab from what I have. So is this one long enough? Got it going the wrong way. So I'm going to turn that upside down and see if that is long enough. Okay, it looks like it's going to be long enough. I'll give it a try. If it doesn't work very well, then I can get a longer one. Actually, I think I'll do that anyway. I'm going to get the longer one, then I'll be sure that it is big enough. So I like this one for sentiments as well. Okay, so that looks good there. Got my card base. So what are you up to today? We had a lot of rain, so luckily my basement is fine. I've seen some posts of some of my friends. They got so much rain. London, wow. They got a ton of rain in London and things were just flooded in downtown London. A friend of mine posted some pictures. Just crazy. You're babysitting today, Helen? You have your grandkids there? That is so nice. Okay, so this is the die cut that I'm going to be using. I'm going to stamp this up with the Shy Shamrock, and I'm going to bring in my little stamping mat. So sometimes you don't need them on little sentiments like that, but I find that when you use these stamping pads, you actually get a better stamped image. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, I'm really loving my new screen because it's so big. I don't have to strain my eyes to see my little laptop now. So it looks a lot better. I can see your comments. So hopefully I got that straight. Just press down 1, 2, 3, and then lift that off. Okay, that looks pretty good. I can use that. Let's get my block out of the way there. There we go. Okay, so I've done that. Now I need to get this pink part here and some of the twine. So I'll get that out of here. That's step 2. So I like the way it tells you exactly what to do. So if you're going crafting somewhere, the easiest thing to pack is a paper pumpkin kit. Already has everything you need in it. And it's ready to go, so you don't have to spend a lot of time packing. I do scrapbooking as well, but boy, I find it takes a long time to pack up your scrapbooking stuff, to go to a crop or a friend's place to do crafting. So much easier to do this. Okay, so I'm going to put 5 dimensionals on the back of that. So it looks like that. So turn it this way. And let's see. Oh, okay. So my husband, I don't know if you can hear that hammering, but there's hammering going on behind my house because my husband is working on the back porch. So it says to put 5 dimensionals on there. So let's do that. I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool and put 5 of those on. And these are the mini Stampin' Dimensionals. Love these. So this one's a nice big piece. So yeah, you could use the regular size dimensionals on this one, but since these mini ones came in the kit, I'll just use what came in the kit. Okay, and now it says to cut 30 inches of the twine, baker's twine, and I'm going to use my mat that is in front of me. I have my glass mat here, so there's 10, 20, 30. Okay, and I always use a pair of different scissors marked with an R for my ribbons. I try not to use my regular scissors for ribbon because it'll dull your scissors if you do that. Okay, so we're going to turn this around and we're going to wrap it around and then do a bow. So hopefully I can do that so it looks really nice. So maybe I will try to center this a little bit on here, and then I will see if that works. Okay, so I think I need this one to be a little bit longer, so I'm just going to slide it this way a little bit and see if that works. All right, try that. No, this way. looks like it'll be better. Okay, so I'm gonna bring in my tweezers to help me with holding that so I can tie a bow. I really love using my tweezers because it really helps me with picking things up, holding things for stamping or inking, that sort of thing. And when I do bows especially, I find it really helpful. So I'm going to try to get this as tight as I can on there. Get it straight, move it up a little bit. Okay, so right about here, looks good. And then I'm going to hold this spot right there with my tweezers. See if I got it tight enough. Okay, so they're putting the bow on the left side of it. So I'm just going to tie a knot here. And then I can slide my tweezers out of there. And it's worked out to be pretty tight. So I'm just going to turn it upside down so I can do my short end of the bow here and wrap this around if I can do it. I find it kind of hard working with baker's twine because it's so thin, but yeah, and I didn't get it centered very well. One end is very long compared to the other end, so hopefully I can still get this to work. I think I can. Should be okay. Put that down there. Okay, so that's not too bad. I'm going to trim the edges anyway, so good thing they say to give you like 30 inches, so there's a little bit extra there. Okay, so I'm going to try to tighten that, and then my bow should be good to go. So that looks pretty good there. Okay, so that is ready to adhere onto my card base. So let's bring my card base back in here and make sure I put it the right way. So I'm going to make sure. Hi, Gay. How are you today? Thank you for coming on and watching. What are you up to today? Just going to take the backings off of here. So yeah, we are live doing the June paper pumpkin kit that was stuck at customs for so long because it had citrus in it. Citrus cards, not real citrus, which is so funny that it got delayed. So yeah, I had to call back and get them to send me a new one. So they did. So I wonder what they're going to do with all of those extra kits. They are going to have a lot. So I'm going to try to align this with the top. See if I can do that. So I've got it popped up. Okay, so that's pretty good. All right, so I've got step 1 and 2 done. Step 3 says find the miss you words and then put 3 more adhesive dimensionals on the back of that. So I got to find miss you. So this is some white glitter paper and miss you should be on here somewhere. Miss, looks like it's right here. So I love the way they do this with their paper pumpkin kits with some of this beautiful glitter. So there's a little piece in there I'm going to poke out. Get that out of there. Can, yeah, there we go. And a little part with the S's. So yeah, this is nice that you don't have to run it through the die cutting machine yourself. It's already done for you. So we've got miss, and now I need to find the U and turn it over, and it's a little bit easier to see. Okay, there we go. The U part is down here. Just gonna pull that out of there. So you're not doing much today, Gay? Hanging out? Guess what? I went to the gym today. I have been feeling like, you know, I need to get back in the gym. I haven't gone for a week. Oh my gosh, yeah, I didn't go since last Monday. It's terrible. Okay, so Miss U is going to go there, and I need to find a dot for the I. Here are the dots up here. So there's one there. Yeah, so I went to the gym. Yay for me. So yeah, notice that I have a little bit more energy. It's funny how that works. When you go to the gym and get your exercise, it actually gives you energy. So I'm like, yes, I got to get downstairs and do a video today while I'm feeling energetic. And I've got my iced coffee. Oh, I got lipstick all over it, but look at that beautiful cup. I love it. It's got a beautiful owl on it. I don't know if you can see it. I don't want to spill coffee all over my stuff. Okay, just take a sip there. Okay, so I am going to put the Miss You on and the dot for the eye. And then I am going to put the Wish You Were Here on next. So yeah, this is beautiful. Love this glittery paper. Okay, so I'm just going to use my Tombow here to get the dried up part off of the end. And put a little bit of Tombow on there so it'll be nice and sticky. I do have a thinner one, like a fine tip glue pen, which I could use, but this is pretty chunky lettering, so I don't think I'll need it for this. So I'm just going to try to get that on straight there. Looks pretty good. And my husband's building a deck, and of course we're both working at the same time. So if you hear that pounding, it's my scrapbook room is at the back of my house in the basement, and the deck is just at the back of the house as well, so you can kind of hear where he's hammering and stuff. He did go into town today to get some wood to work on that. So my husband's job this summer is to fix the back deck and to fix any of the wood that's starting to get any rot in it from the horse fencing. So he's already started on the horse fencing. He's found a few that are getting loose boards in it from, you know, getting weathered, and they get a little bit of rot in them, and then they start to get loose. So he's doing that as well. So yes, summer job for hubby is that. Okay, so that looks pretty good. And now I'm going to get this and put it right on there. Put it along there. Move that up a bit. So yeah, I'm going to use the dimensionals. It says I need 3, so let's do that. And there we go. So yeah, I've had to cancel one of my classes this week. I do have a family funeral to go to. Unfortunately, a really close uncle of mine has passed away. He was in his 80s. He was a fabulous, fabulous man. So yeah, tomorrow will be all about celebrating his beautiful life. So unfortunately, that's a part of life that we go through. Oh no, I got water on my fingertip. You know what? I got water on my fingertip because I just touched my coffee cup. There was water on the outside, so I just wrecked my stamp. Now I have to restamp it, silly me. All right, usually what they do is they give you an extra 1 or 2 of these. Good thing, since I wrecked mine. Now which one did I use? These ones look shorter, yeah. No, I used the longer one. Yeah, so the other ones look shorter, so that must be for one of the other cards. Okay, so good thing we have extras here. I'm just gonna throw that one out because I'm not happy with that now too. It looks too blurry, too wet. Should have drank my coffee. I got it a little bit on my spot. So let's try inking that up again and bring in my Stampin' Spot with my Shy Shamrock color. This is a pretty good color. I like it. Get lots of ink on there. And I'm just going to stand up so I can try to get that straight on there. Shoot. I didn't get it straight. Good thing there's another side. No, I didn't have it straight, so I didn't touch it down all the way. So today's the day that we have boo-boos online, and we go with it. All right, so let me get a better hold on that. I hope I have enough ink on that, actually. Hold it for 3, 2, 3. And it's not the best. I think I'll try one more. Hopefully I have 2 extras of these. See how I do. I'm going to try that one more time. All right. Put that down again. Get some more ink on there. Tap, 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 tap. These little ink spots are good for tapping on there. And that way you don't get too much ink on it. Okay, try this again. Hopefully this one turns out better. Let's hope it looks good. Yes, it does look better. All right, so let me get 3 of my mini dimensionals for the back of there and put those on. Oops. There we go. Yeah, so what are your plans for today or tonight? I think tonight we might go to the beach, do a little bit of work today, go to the beach tonight, and tomorrow out of town for the funeral. So yeah, I got some driving to do tomorrow, and that'll be my week. And then we have a birthday celebration on Friday, so that'll be fun as well. And one of my daughters lives out of town, so she will be coming home for the funeral and for the birthday celebration. I think I'm going to put that right there over top. I kind of like the looks of that. That looks pretty. I could have moved it up a little bit more. Actually, I should have put the U down a little bit. It's covering it a little bit more than what I would like it to be. So I think on the next card, I'm going to move it down just a little bit more. You can tell it says miss you, but yeah, I should have left a little bit more of a space, I think. So now I'm going to trim, bring in my ribbon scissors again, trim my edges of my ribbon. That looks pretty good. Maybe a little bit off of this one. Not too much. That looks good. Okay, so there we are with project number 1. We just need to add 2 of the cherries over here. And we have these beautiful die cuts ready to pop out. Let's get 2 of these. And just going to get my stamp pad out of the way. Oh, and it looks like they have little vellum pieces on them as well. So I'm going to take a look for those and see if I can find the vellum pieces. All right, where did I put them? Oh yeah, right there. Those are cute. So pick a couple of these out. So those go on there. Oh, I like the way they've embellished this card. It's pretty because we still get to put the pearls on too. Okay, so it looks like these 2 go there. So I'm just going to put a little dab of Tombow on there and glue them in the middle of that. Really cute. Just with my finger, I'm going to dab off some of the extra glue that I didn't need on there. A little dab of glue on this one. And paste that one there. Okay, so I used a small one there and a big one here. It looks like I was probably supposed to use 2 small ones, but it doesn't really matter. Then next thing is 2 dimensionals. They only used 1 on each one. I like to use more than that. How about you? Let's see where these go. Yeah, that's gonna look pretty. I like that. So I think I'm gonna put 1 here and 1 here. So these 2 diagonals. So that we'll be able to see them and pop them up. I love dimensionals on my project. Easiest thing to do to make your project more visually stunning, I find, is using dimensionals. So when I was a teacher, my mom was an art teacher, and she taught me how to put dimension on project by using little pieces of cardboard and gluing them together, and that's how she did it. So I cut up, when I was a teacher, I taught, I think, grade 2 at the time. I was doing like a dinosaur unit or something with my class, and for dimensionals, we used little pieces of cardboard cut up, and they would stick that behind their little dinosaurs. And they did a scenery of like pastels to glue it onto. It was so beautiful. Turned out amazing. So that was a idea that I got from my mom. She was so artistic. So it's always good to share ideas with other people and get different ideas of how to do things. But yeah, that was an artist's way of putting dimension on project using cardboard for it. And now we have sticky dimensionals. All right, so now where should I put that one? Maybe right there would be good. Okay, so there we go. Lots of cherries on there. There, so that project's done. Does not look good. Oh no, it's not done. I forgot to put the gems on. Let's put the gems on next. So we're gonna put one up at the top here, over by the M. And then we're gonna put 2 down here. It's always good to do things in 3s or 5s or 7s. They say that odd numbers look the best when you're like planting plants or putting dimensionals on things. So I even try to do that in gardens, work with 3, 5s, or 7s. So there we go. First project's done. There we go. Get that out of the way and see what is next. All right, so project number 2 is using our pink. So I'm going to get this one and bring in my bone folder again, give it a nice crease. So this card has pink at the front and white at the back and a nice white edge around it. That looks nice. So Much to Celebrate is what we're going to use for the next sentiment. So I'm just going to clean off my block and use the same block for that. I'm going to reach behind me and get my wipes. So sometimes I use wipes or my stamp cleaner to clean my stamps. 3 different ways to do it. So wipes is one way. Another way I use is to use my chamois. And another way is to use the spritzer with the stamp cleaner. Okay, so let's find the stamp that we need. So Much to Celebrate. I'm gonna bring that in and find that. There it is at the top there. Get that off. And so the way I do that is I try to put that in a straight line, and then I just pick it up with my stamp block. If it doesn't look straight, then just fix it. It kind of looks a little wonky to me. So let's see, does that look better? Yeah, that looks better. Okay, so I'm going to ink that up, and I'm going to get another sentiment strip from here, and hopefully I can do a better job with my stamping this time. So another idea to do with stamping when you first get a stamp is to ink it up and practice with it on like a scrap piece of paper. That's always helpful too, because this is brand new. I haven't used it yet, so I'm just going to bring in a piece of paper to practice it with, because that always helps get the stamp used once before you do a good copy on it. And that's what I should have done on the other one. So I'm just going to do that on here and press it down. And underneath this, I do have a little bit of padding. So see, it looks like I pressed that too hard. I don't actually need to press too hard on this to get a good stamped image. So it's good to practice with it before you do your good copy. Yeah, that looks better. So yeah, I don't need to press too hard on this to get a good image. So I'll try that along here, put that along that line. and then give it some more ink and see if I can get a better image on this one. Oh, I moved it up so high. I can't get my head over it to see if I did it straight. There we go. Ugh, I'm not having the best day with stamping today. I'm going to try another one. I may run out of these and have to make another one. Let's see. Try it again. I'm going to move it down here a little bit. Is that still on the screen? Yeah, because I can't see because the camera's in my way. I like to get my head above it because on these ones, they're so thin. These strips are so thin. It's hard to get it straight on there unless you're looking straight down from it. And the camera's in my way to do that. All right. Hopefully that looks better. Yes, good job. All right, we will use that one. Try not to get ink all over the place. Okay, so we got that done. Now I'm going to look for the inside and 2 vellum pieces for that. So let me see if I can find that. So here we go. Here's the beautiful die cut that we need. So nice that we don't have to run these through the machine. Oh, hey, you guys, I am thinking of getting an electric die cutting machine. Does anyone have one, and do you have any recommendations for those? That's what I'm going to look at next for today on my to-do list, is see if I can get an electric die cutting machine. I've always wanted one, and I think it'll be good for when you're doing like a mass production of a card or something. You have to keep running something through the die cutting machine. That would be great for that. I've lost my vellum piece. There it is right here. Okay, so I need 2 of the leaves off of here, and I'm not sure if they're the longer ones or the shorter ones. They kind of look like the longer ones. Let's test these out. This one. Or maybe it's a long one and a short one. Yeah, that one looks a little bit shorter than the other one, so I'll do a long one and a short one for this card. And then I'll have the other vellum pieces for the next card. So that's going to go there and there, I think. Do that. And it says to use the tear and tape, and the tear and tape came with it, and a little sticky dot on the bottom of those. So I can use like a little sticky dot. Let's try that. Try to use these. I'm not very experienced with using these, but I think it's a good idea for this because it's vellum. So we'll try to stick the vellum on, or the glue dot on the vellum. So it says to put it right here. Try to put it right in the right spot so that you can't see it afterward. And hopefully if I get it in the right spot, you won't be able to see it. Yeah, I can see it a little bit, but when we take that glue, like the wrapper off, the paper off, hopefully you won't be able to see it. You can do the same thing with glue, but glue shows up a little bit and so does this. But we're going to be covering it up anyway, so it's not going to matter. Okay, so I'm just going to use my pokey tool part to get the paper off of these. Oh, and look, you can't even see it now. So that was a good choice. Find my garbage there. Yeah, that was a good choice for this, to use those sticky dots. Now I'm just going to use my tweezers to bring this in and put those on. So it doesn't have to be perfect because, like I said, we're going to be covering this up. So even if you can't really see that though, look how good that turned out. So yeah, these little sticky dots are helpful, especially if you're using vellum. I'm going to keep that in mind. Okay, so I've got that part done. I know I need to put the tear and tape on the back of that in a nice strip. Tear and tape's right here. It's nice that they put this in there too. Yeah, so getting back to using the electric die cutting machine. I'm trying to decide which one to buy. I've heard, like I've seen some other people on YouTube that use the Anna Griffin Empress machine. I'm thinking of maybe getting one of those. I'm going to peel the back of that off, and then I can glue it right on my card front. So let's get the card front ready. Yeah, so I'm thinking of the Anna Griffin Empress machine. So I'm trying to figure out, that looks like a really good machine. I want to invest in an electric die cutting machine, so I'll have to do an unboxing of that when I receive it. So when I'm making card kits up for the ladies, I can use that. It'll be so much fun. Okay, I'm going to put that on a bit of a diagonal, which is kind of what they have done here. And now it says to get a couple of the lemons. So let me find those. So it looks like 2 lemons. Now there's 3 of each size, it looks like. I'll use a big one and a small one. It looks like the smaller one is tucked in behind, so let's get a big one and a small one there. So they're using dimensionals again to pop it up. So I'm going to turn that over and put a couple dimensionals on there. So we're going to have one at the end and 3 in this lemon part. Yes, when I went to the Amalfi Coast last year, seeing all the lemon stuff was so fun and interesting to see it. We did see some lemons that were growing, but they were still green. So we didn't do the walk of lemons, but man, that would be a really good tour to take. We did a kayaking tour when we were in the Amalfi Coast, and boy, that was amazing. Tiring, but amazing. So, okay, here we go. Let's pop these off. And was I supposed to use any vellum on here? Oh, yeah, the vellum's already on there. Okay, just seeing if I missed a step. Okay, so I'm going to pop the backings off of these, and then they will be ready to stick. Now, it looks like the little one is down first, so I'm going to put the little one on first and then overlap the big one onto it after that. So get the paper off of here. That one's still on there. I like to use my pokey tool to do that. Some people are really good with picking these paper backings off with their fingernails. I'm not good at that. I work better with tweezers. So let me try to put that the same way it is. Oh, cool. I like the color of that leaf on there. That looks so awesome. Beautiful. Look at that. So pretty. Okay, so that's ready to go. So much to celebrate. We already have stamped, and I need to find the congrats sign on here. It's going to put the glue back. Okay, so we're looking for congrats. I'm just going to turn this over and see where it is. It looks like this is it here. So I'm just going to pop that out. And the die cuts that they send in these kits are very good quality, I find. Like, they are sturdy and they don't rip. And it's, you know, some good quality glitter paper. I'm just going to poke these things off, the insides of the letters, get that out of there. There should be a couple here. Yeah, it's easier to see from the back, isn't it? So pop those little spots out, and then we'll be ready to glue that on, or pop it up and glue it on. Let's see if I can get that piece off of there. There we go. And there's one here, and another one there. Yeah, so do you have summer projects going on at your place? Lots of woodworking projects at our house this summer. So let's see. Did I miss something in here too? Yes, I missed a little spot right there. So it's really thin, so I'm going to use my pokey tool for that. Poke that out of there. There we go. That looks better. All right, so congrats. So I can glue that right on there. And so they say use tear and tape on part of it there, and 2 pop-ups for this. Let's put the congrats on first. Oh no, they do put the sentiment on first. Okay, so much to celebrate. So I'm going to put it right about here. So yeah, I can use tear and tape or glue on this part, and then a couple of pop-ups over here. So let's put 2 dimensionals here. And then I'll just use glue, but you could use the tear and tape if you like to. I just find glue is quicker for me. So I got that done. Put a little bit of glue on that. And then I'm going to take off my sticker backings on here. Get that paper off. And then I'm ready to go. Put it on. Bring in my tweezers again. Yeah, and try to line that up so it's straight. I think I'll have the tip of that one poking out. Oh, they had it much lower. I'll try it there and see if it works. Yeah, their sentiment was a lot lower than mine. I put that kind of in the middle. Let's see how it turns out. Yeah, it'll still look good. Okay, and then the congrats. Okay, so they kind of did the same thing. They put a little glue dot there and then a couple of dimensionals on the outside. And that's why they gave us the mini dimensionals on that, so we can use it for the lettering. Perfect, eh? So I'll put one under the C and a couple over here. And then maybe some glue. Ooh, maybe here would be better. Actually, if I put it there, it's going to be over there. Yeah, that'll look good. I can put it there. I should have one over here, though. Let's see if it is small enough to get on there. Hopefully it doesn't show through, and then we'll put a couple on the other side. So yeah, my word, congrats, is going to be shifted over a little bit compared to the way they did it. So I'm going to put 2 on the other side and 1 on this side, so a little bit backwards from how the directions said to do it. And did I get the paper off there? I don't think so. It's still on there. And 1 more here. There we go. All right. Move it up this way. Try to get it on straight before I press it down. Okay. There we go. That looks pretty good. Oh, I forgot to put glue on the bottom. Yeah, if I put glue on, it would have held it up a bit better. So I think since I forgot to do that, I can use my fine tip glue pen to maybe put a little dab of glue under here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Just put a little dab there, and then I can press it down. And then hold that down for a sec. So that should work too. Put a little bit of glue there. Oh my gosh, flooded basement. Gay, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's awful. Yeah, like in my room here, the scrapbooking room, I did get water in my basement. It was coming through like the back end over there where you hear the banging from. It was coming in that end, like the back of the house. Just a little bit through the floor, like it was coming up through the floor. The flooring that I have here in this room is vinyl stick flooring. So there was like vinyl planks that just had like a big long sticker on them, and that's how that was put on. But luckily I did have to move 2 of my bookcases, my Calyx units, and then bring in my dehumidifier and run it and run it and run it and keep drying the floor. But it was okay. Everything was fine, luckily. So yeah, I heard you had a lot of water in your basement. So sorry to hear that. Yeah, so my friend who lives downtown, she was posting pictures of what it looked like downtown. Like she lives near where they have the concerts downtown, and the pathways there were all flooded. Like you could hardly walk through there. So, yeah, unfortunately that wasn't good, but she did not get flooded in her basement, luckily. Okay, and so they used 3 gems. So where did I put the little gems? I'm kind of getting a messy workspace right now and having a hard time finding things. So if I can find my gems, we can put them on. Yep, here they are. Bring those in. And the glue didn't stick. I'm just going to put a little bit more glue on there because it's kind of popped up a little bit. So I'm just going to put a little more glue in there and hopefully I can get it to stay down. Okay, let's get this put away. Still kind of doing that. I'm going to use this glue. Okay, so get a little bit of the Tombow in there. Yeah, I wish I had remembered to use the strip like they said to use. So I'm just going to hold that down for a sec so it sticks. While I'm holding it, I will put my lid on my glue. Yeah, sorry about your basement, Gay. That's really frustrating to have to deal with for sure. So the people who are living in the States, did you guys get a lot of rain down there in the US? Boy, we had a lot in the past couple of days. Okay, so now I'm going to get my pearls and do my embellishing. So I'm going to put 3 on, 2 at the top here, 1 in the bottom corner, over here. That looks beautiful. And I think I'm just going to put a little bit more glue there, probably when that dries. Yeah, I didn't do the best job in putting that on, but you see how it looks. It looks pretty good. I love the glitter paper. It's beautiful. Okay, so there we have it. Project number 2. So I'm just going to clear my space. So we have project number 1, miss you. Project number 2, congrats. Those look so pretty. Beautiful card. Love them. Okay, so let's see what project number 3 has. Okay, so we need the sentiment called Sweet Friend. So I'm just going to bring my block back in. Where did I put my block? Here's one that doesn't have anything on it, so let's use that one. Find my sentiment that says Sweet Friend on there. There it is right there. Pull that one off. And I'm just going to line that up here and then pick it up with my block. So it's really sticky. It's sticking to my fingers. Okay, there we go. All right, get that off. Didn't get it on very straight. I'll try it again. Yeah, so yeah, if you have any advice about using the electric die cutting machines, let me know. I really want to get one of those. So I'm thinking the Anna Empress machine, Anna Griffin Empress machine. And I know some people have some other ones, but I haven't really seen them or used them. So I think I'm just going to look at some online videos, maybe from YouTube, and see what the recommendations are. Okay, so that one is shorter, that sentiment, so we probably use the shorter strip for that. Yeah, so the shorter ones are here. And see, there's 4 for people like me who make boo-boos. because we only really need 3, right? But yeah, if you're doing alternatives, then you'll have extra backgrounds for sentiment strips, which is what I plan to do. I'm gonna look up or think up my own alternative cards. So underneath this mat here, I do have a cushy mat, so it's kind of a little bit cushy. So when I'm doing little stamps like this, I don't have to bring in my stamp mat because it's a little bit cushy underneath here. So that really helps. Okay, so Sweet Friend, put that on there. Okay, let's look at what pieces we need. So we need the one that has the green background. Oh, I love it. That looks so pretty. Such a pretty color. I like the marbled effect they used with that. Move that out of the way. Okay, bring in my bone folder. Oh, and now we get to use these beautiful cut pieces. These are gorgeous. I love the way they just give them to you already cut out. Because these fancy dies, you know, it takes a little bit of work to cut those out. So it's nice that it's already done for you. So there we go. And we're going to glue that down with a bit of tear tape. Okay, so this card's going to go vertically this way. So I can put some tear tape here. So tear tape here, and then a couple of glue dots there. All right. Well, I'm just wondering if they used the vellum that was in here too. I think they did, yes. Okay, so there's a nice vellum piece. All right, so the vellum piece here is going to have the strip of, that's going to fit right on there, yeah. So the tear tape, let's find that. I'm going to put a piece there and there. That's pretty vellum. It does have a beautiful look on top of that marbled paper. It's gorgeous. So tear a bit of that off there. Looks like that'll fit on there. Try to line that up. Try to line it up at the bottom there. And a little bit on the other side too. Oh, email to scrapbook friends. That's a good idea. Yeah, I wonder how much they charge there. I wonder if it's a better deal to get them like at a scrapbooking store or just order it off of Amazon. Because it's Amazon Prime Day today. I don't know if that kind of thing would be on sale anyway, but we can find out. Okay, so I need 3 little sticky dots. I'm going to bring those back in and use those because, yeah, these are good for these little pieces because they don't really show up through the vellum, I find. So, yeah, I'm going to do it. Could use my glue, but I find that glue, if you use glue on vellum, it makes a dark spot where you use the glue. So these, good for that, using with vellum for sure. See, because you can't even see it now, but if I use glue, as soon as you put the vellum on top of it, it would be a dark spot. Glue and vellum, not really a good combination, unless you're going to cover it up with something else, you know, where you don't see it, then it's good to use glue. Get that off, and now everything's sticking to me. Get this piece off of there. Oh, I didn't put it down hard enough. I'm going to turn it around and get it off from this end. Okay, so there we go. Press that down. Get rid of that. Okay, so let's see if I can line this up well. Okay. Taking some concentration to do that. All right, there we go. That looks pretty good. Okay, so I did all of that, and now I can glue that on there. Oh, I put it on the wrong side. They meant to put it here and here. Silly me. All right. Yeah, they meant to put it on the other side. So now I have to do it again. Put it down here, a little strip. Anyway, mine will be nice and sturdy because I attach it to the other side. So it was sticking to the nice leafy die cut. All right. Peel that off. And then here, get that off as well. There we go. Now try to put it on here so that it is straight, lined up. Okay, that looks pretty good. Press that down. That looks so pretty. Love it. Okay, so now we need to get some of these peaches here. Let's see, I'm going to use a light one and a dark one. So there's a light one and a dark one. And then 3 little ones. So 1, 2, I'm going to try to do 3 that look different. Yep, so here's a darker one. 3. So lots of nice variation in sizes in these die cuts. They're really pretty. Okay, so I got what I need there. Put those on. Okay, so it says that they used 4 of them just with a sticky dot, and then the one on top, which is going to be this one, is going to have 2 pieces of dimensionals on it. All right, so 2 dimensionals on this one, and this one's going to go on last. It's going to be the one that pops up and looks beautiful. Put that up there. Bring in my sticky dots. And put one on the back of each one of these. And then save my glue. I am getting a little bit better at using the sticky dots, I think. Yeah, do you guys like to use these sticky dots that come with the paper pumpkin kits? Or do you just like to use your glue? What's your preference? For me, it's glue, but I'm actually getting a little bit better with these things. Pokey tool really helps in getting the paper off the back. Just pop the paper off, so that works pretty well. Yeah, works good. These are nice and sticky, so that really helps. Okay, so now let's decide on placement. So I need a big one, kind of in the middle here, off to the side. So I'll go right about there. And then I need a light small one up here. And then a bigger dark one beside it here. And then down here I need the smaller dark one. Okay, good, I did it right, the way that they showed it. Now remember, it's your project, you can do it however you want. Okay, now I need a bow here. So 12 inches it says to cut that. So let's measure this out. I have my glass mat just up here, so I can measure it quickly along there. There's 12 inches. And then I can make a little bow, cut that off. And then I'm going to make a little bow. I'm going to get rid of these little sticky things. So when I put the bow down, I'm going to put it underneath this part. Yeah, it looks like they put it right underneath the last peach there. Get that out of the way. Yeah, this is a really fun kit. Yeah, so one of my customers, yeah, you like glue, Gay? You have to find something for vellum though. Yeah, those little sticky dots are good. These little ones, because can't really see through them. I mean, you can really see through them. Okay, so let me see if I can do a bow. I'm going to make 2 loops. And try to do a bow with it. Yeah, it's kind of hard for me. Do you like bows? Some people don't do bows at all because it's kind of difficult. Some people are amazing at doing bows. I'm not amazing at it, I'm just okay. I find it's kind of hard to do them, like getting that little piece through there. Sometimes I grab my little tweezers and help me pull it through. So that's a little trick I do sometimes. That really helps me because, boy, I find it hard working with baker's twine sometimes, just because my fingers are getting a little bit arthritic, I think. So makes it a little bit harder. But yeah, tweezers help. Tweezers are your friend when you're scrapbooking and card making. Okay, so let's try to make that a little bit nicer. I'm just going to tighten it a bit and then pull the bottoms and make it a little bit smaller so it looks like a pretty bow. Get that on there. Okay, it's coming. It's coming. My loop isn't the best. What I did there. Making it really small now. Okay, so I've got a little bow and just gonna fluff that up a little bit. Okay, so I'm ready to go. I'm going to put the bow down underneath here. Now their loop is bigger than mine, so I'm gonna choose the loop that looks better. The other one didn't look that great, so I'm gonna make this one bigger here. So I think what I'll do is I'll try to pull it out a little bit, make it a little bit bigger. Or I might have did it too tight. See, okay, there it went out. Okay, so I'm just gonna do that one a bit bigger. That was a good loop, and then I'm not gonna worry about the other one because it's gonna be hidden anyways. I'm gonna hide it under that other one. Okay, so what did they use to glue that down with? Doesn't really say what they put under that for gluing it, so I am going to use one of the sticky dots and put it right about there, and then that's what I'm going to glue down my bow with. The back of that off there. Uh-oh. Got stuck under there. Silly. Okay, there we go. Get that out of there. All right. Throw that out. And then I'm going to bring in my tweezers and press this down right on here. Okay, so there's my sticky dot there. That's going to hold that down. Okay, and then I can bring my pokey tool, get the backings of this off, and put my last little peach on there. Okay, so how did they have that kind of like that? Maybe mine's going to look a bit different. I want that loop to come out of there. I'm just going to put it like that. So I'll have this little loop coming out. And then I can just cut my ribbons so that they're close to the edge of the paper. There we go. All right. Now we need our sentiment. So we've got Sweet Friend, and now I need the glitter paper that says hello on it. So let's find it. Here it is up here. Get that off of there. That's coming out nice and easily. And I'll get my pokey tool here, get that off. So hello. Sweet Friend. Yeah, I wonder if they ever did get all of those paper pumpkin kits back from Customs and what they're going to do with that. That's really unfortunate that they got held up in Customs like that because they thought there was citrus in them. Because a lot of people order these kits. Okay, so how did they do that? One sticky dot and two dimensionals. So one sticky dot on this side. They did it there. So I think I'll put 2 on. So 2 sticky dots and 2 dimensionals. So they had 1 on each L, it looked like. So I'm going to put 1 there and 1 on this L here. Okay, good. Take off the backings. It's relaxing doing these kits because, you know, you don't have to think a lot about, you know, designing a card. It's already designed for you. So it's such a great make and take thing to do if you are going to a friend's house or a crop. These are just the easiest things to do. Yeah, so we have kits collection classes here at my studio where anybody who orders a kit can come for free and just bring your kit. So if you've ordered a kit from me or if you've bought any of my kits that I've made myself, then yeah, you can come to those classes for free. I had one this week and tomorrow's is canceled. So that looks better there. Okay. Okay, so the sweet friend, we're going to put 2 dimensionals on there. And then we're just going to need our beautiful gems. The pearl gems are going to be the last thing that we're going to put on this card for embellishing it. Use my take your pick tool, get these off of there. That one doesn't want to come off. Try it again. There we go. Get rid of those. And try to get this on straight. So yeah, okay. So it's going to go right about here. Try to get it on straight. There we go. Nice. Okay, bring in my pearls. And we need 3 pearls, 1, 2, 3. So 2 at the top, starting here. And 1 at the bottom for a beautiful look. They had theirs right about there. I think I'm going to put mine there. There we go. So I am all done. Yay. That looks so good. I could have done that loop a bit bigger, I think, because it looks really tiny. I wonder if I can pull that out and make it bigger. I don't think so, but maybe. Let's try that. Okay, that looks pretty good. All right, so yeah, 3 projects, and I think I might do some alternatives for this card probably next week. This week I'm pretty booked up with stuff, birthdays and funerals. So yeah, next week I should be able to get to that. Okay, so there's the first 2 cards. Congrats, so much to celebrate. Miss you, wish you were here. So pretty. Love that. And the third one, hello, sweet friend. Beautiful cards. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today. Goodbye. Have a great day, everybody. And please like and subscribe for more videos. All right, have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.